Mind check. Everybody, welcome to, I have no idea, Saturday Evening Amateur League Season 1. I'm here with Sorry.
Greetings. Dark greetings.
And this is, looking at the teams on there, I don't know if these are the correct teams or not, but Swizzers versus Phylactery Boys, it's Granola
That's
Stack
right.
versus Swizzle / Nidus Stack. And I've been out of casting for a while, I've been out of the meta for a while, so I'm going to rely entirely on Sorry to do the meta analysis.
I can't. I have little to provide on that front. I am curious. So you say it's the Swizzle / Nidus stack. Is there a power grab going on? You think? Is there some people making moves?
I do that. The only name I only recognize two names on this stack. I saw Nidus was coordinating the game scheduling in the Discord, so I was assuming that it was them.
I got an idea. If they win, it's Swizzle stack. If they lose, it's Nidus stack.
Oh, there you go.
What do you say to that?
So we got some stakes now in this game.
Yep. No matter what happens with Phylactery Boys, it's TZ stack because
Yeah, it's always TZ stack.
they get what they fucking deserve.
Be sure it's more of a burden. Granola handling really everything on that side.
Hero got nerfed, but I think he's okay. I still think he's okay.
Jack?
Still good lane domination presence. Gives you a lot of room to deal with spooky lanes. They also got rid of some annoying jump that would potentially deal with a Jakiro with a +1. Jakiro once sustained laning trades. You weave in between the cooldowns of your passive, which you max first. Hero like Tusk plus some other stuff can really throw a wrench in that by just jumping you and bursting you. Slaughter ban hits Jonas. I think they have Phylactery Boys has a Tusk player, but it's not their bread and butter. So some of this is a little less targeted and a little more just generally stuff they don't want to deal with. On the side of Dire, we have Dawnban, Tinker, Witch Doctor, and Hoodwink. Those are all, as far as I understand, specifically targeted bans towards the people they are playing against, rather than explicitly, say for the Dawnbreaker, things like they just don't want to deal with in abstract. I am aware that the Tinker and Invoker bans are for, I think, Swizzle. I think he's the mid. Yeah, Access is, I think, +1 and Swizzle's +2. Early Ursa.
I know that Pi is usually 5 rolls, sometimes 4.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of flexes, but can't play any 4 rolls.
So I have been with Phylactery Boys with some of the recent scrims, and they were doing opening drafts with their support duo, which I wasn't a big fan of. Here we have a different strategy where we have a support into their +1 reveal. I don't know if this is too early for the likes of Ursa, but I do like the initiative. It looks like we do have the support duo revealed in totality. For Swizzlers, we got Jakiro Clockwork. Clock, I would presume to be +4. Viper could be 3 or 2. It's probably 2. Corrosive Bath build, I would presume. I like Jakiro Clockwork as a support duo. Gives you lots of control, lots of roaming potential. You don't just auto lose lanes. Can take stacks, can do a lot of good stuff. Yeah. Viper feels like it feels more like a proactive pick here rather than a reactive one with what we've seen. I don't feel like we see anything that makes it crazy obviously yeah, Viper's gonna go crazy here.
I would expect them to put it on the 3 position. It seems like they
really
to kind of counter stuff.
I guess that could I guess it makes more sense in terms of its sequencing in the draft if it's a +3 Viper. But
make me think it's a 3.
To me, it felt like they were just gonna pick it no matter what, unless they saw 1 or 2 specific heroes from Dire, and because they didn't see those heroes, they just locked in. That's how it felt in terms of their pick cadence with the Clock Viper, and they just wanted to do this anyway.
Not sure if I
But we'll
like
see.
the line against this draft. Going,
I'm not in love with it. Something like Shadow Shaman would have been decent. I know there's the double attack from Jakiro for the Serpent Ward. That's not a reason enough to not pick it, I think. I don't think they were like making that as the we won't pick it because of that reason. Um, you have a little less, like you still have plenty CC, but you have a little less CC with the land. However, the Finger of Death is nice synergy with Legion dual stuff. Ooh, I haven't seen a TA in a while. How about you?
have not in this patch at least. I've seen it a
Hmm.
couple of times.
I would assume it's pause one, but I don't know for certain.
What do you see here?
Um,
It's
it
usually
threatens to burst the supports if you have a decent start.
I like that. It gives you a lot of touch versus the line is pretty bursty. Can't just like instantly kill the line. You have to cheek through those Q shields.
There is some synergy between TA traps and like clockwork scouting and stuff like that. It seems like Radiant is gearing up for a very tempo-based, active, like have a decent to good laning phase, maybe take some stacks, and then at like 20, 25 minutes, they're really gonna ramp up, if not sooner. If the pause 3 like has a relevant aura item, they'll go sooner, and we'll just try and get a whole lot done early, I would imagine.
I agree with that. Do not have a lot of ways to start fighting Dire, and with the Viper going sharp or damaging buildings and TA when she gets so it's these two range tiers can start hitting buildings and like how do you start fights? Will the lineup be Decker by that point? Will the Legion be strong enough to blink duel at that point? It seems like they really rely on the Snapfire when this really pushes Shield Radiant competitive phase.
With how TZ prefers to play, and more specifically on Ursa, I'm anticipating that the rest of Dire will have to make space for him for a while, at least until he has the Battle Fairy, the Blink Dagger. If things are looking okay, he can play with the Blink Dagger, but if things are looking a little shakier, he'll need like a third item before he feels great about playing with them. And so they'll need to be getting a lot more done, dual wins, finger kills, blah blah blah. Um, and as such, like the potential initiation factor of a Blink Ursa, like bursting the likes of Jakiro, is not gonna be something that like factors into their team fight initiation, blah blah, all that kind of stuff. And so it will mostly be on the Lion and the Legion, and more specifically the support duo, just to make things happen. It will be important for them to. It will be important for Radiant to be making stacks. It will be important for Dire to scout those stacks and be ready to fight them. Overwhelming odds on Legion will be decent for that, and the supports also have decent spells for contesting.
Yeah. I feel like as you said, those early fights, those early contests around objectives going to be really important in this game. Which team comes up ahead in the winning phase? It's going to be able to decide the pace of the game because both sides have really strong skill potential. I think we're the
Yeah.
last pick. It gives them a lot of team fight early on.
It
But
also fulfills an important role for them where they now have a core that can rotate. You have the built-in impetus to rotate on level 6, and you also have someone who can actually take runes and make that happen. Like, theoretically, Viper could do it, but he doesn't want to. Not at all. So I think now it actually is a pause 3 Viper
yeah,
and a mid Pango, if I had to guess.
I almost guarantee it's a positive Viper because you wouldn't throw
Hmm.
an nail here versus the Ursa. I wouldn't think.
I think it's a pretty decent Pango pick. I thought this hero was like Giga dead. Is that not? Did I miss? Like they were. It was Giga dead, and then they like did a tiny patch where they buffed him, right? And then I don't know where he sat after that.
I'm not caught up with the meta at all. I have not seen
Let
him on the
me
defense.
see what win rate looks like in Divine and Immortal.
Okay.
43.5%. All right. Well,
Pango's really good versus switchy supports that have no way to stop him.
mhm.
So this Pango, once he gets one character, can really like go into backline and start dealing with his line snap. He's gonna be, I think, instrumental in trying to stop the snap fire from using the ult to dictate team fights. Him and
Storm Spirit.
this
So
is a
we do have some mana burn from Cogs, but that's a smaller consideration against Storm because it's like it's just harder for that to line up. Pango already is comfortable with Diffusal, and may have already been getting it in the first place. So they
they
already
have
have a Diffusal carrier.
they have very little hard lockdown for this storm. It's really just the ice path. So they're probably gonna look to
It's
get
not a
some
ton,
offset.
but it. Yeah, so the couch isn't great. It's hard to jump the Viper. It could be fine. It could be totally fine. It could be totally fine. We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, just they don't have great lockdown for him, but he also doesn't have like great targets unless he has like an amazing laning phase.
Yeah, he doesn't. It's kind of where I'm at. Like he's not. He can play. He can play pretty comfortably, I would imagine, unless he gets dumpstered middle. However, it's not like there's no one on Radiant that is necessarily food for him. Just like in abstract, the closest thing would be Jakiro, which is entirely possible. Now, if he can like play with one or two teammates, like in all the early game jumps that he makes, then he'll be golden, and then he'll scale, and then he can start soloing supports and maybe even another core. If things go right, he'll be able to just like solo kill TA with the dust. So it remains to be seen how it pans out. Now, if Radiant like has a decent enough start and they get some auras on Viper, and they're just hitting down towers with Jakiro Viper, there could be like there could definitely be a situation where Dire just cannot like reasonably fight them. The best response they'll probably have is like Earth Spike into Snapfire's Glib Globs, because Legion will probably go Blade Mail first rather than Blink. Like it's possible, but it could be awkward. Let's see, we got like a TA Jakiro lane, safe lane for Dire. For Radiant, it's probably Lion Ursa. And then Snap Legion. Buh, 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 buh. Do I want... Mid is pretty ripe for rotations from the supports, particularly like at 4 and 6 minutes. Probably don't do it any sooner anyway.
Good luck, have fun.
If Jakiro were to roam, which probably won't happen, I think Jakiro will just be static with TA.
I won't eat you, dear. But more
Legion is probably a little better suited than the average offlaner to solo that duo temporarily with the purge she has at her disposal. And the move speed from... Oh, it's just attack speed. Oh, sorry. Oh, still. She has a Stone Hull Plate. Yeah, so there's definitely room for the Snapfire to leave the Legion at certain opportunities temporarily. Really late smoke from Radiant. That's kind of interesting. They run down to the edge of their high ground jungle and then they smoke. Now they're looking to contest somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm just. Are they gonna leave, or are they just kind of hanging around and get bored down? Looks like they will be transitioning top. Storm is here to break smoke. We'll see them. And that's gonna be good. They'll smoke. Well, Team Siege already know. Might put Scuttle down here. Block hogs.
Oh, the CS! The CS!
Yeah,
Let's go!
Oh my goodness, they found like a couple of hogs there.
That's actually really funny. 2 CS Storm, 2 CS Snap, 1 Lion. That is very funny. And already the net worth is so far out of reach. I think we're gonna have to look at the mid game rotations to really turn this around for Radiant. They're already in a bad way.
I have one room pickup though. I was gonna swing it. Ever so slightly. All right, landing phase.
I'm wondering right now if I would have liked to see Dire punish this pause 3 Viper. Given, like, I'm sure they knew it was pause 3 Viper at this point. You could have started potentially with like an early, just like both supports in the Ursa and just like first blood up and then TP to lands. Because I don't think you want to just like, maybe you can tank it, but it's definitely a bad start for land to play like and get cogs and it's tough. Jonas is getting beat down pretty bad already. You have a refraction on TA. Is that what people get level in these days instead of meld? I don't know.
You generally go the meld for last hit unless you need the tankiness to secure last hits.
It may have been a response to like Legion Q and just wanting to avoid that damage since you're basically a melee hero.
Yeah.
Seal's getting pretty wrecked.
Seal
first blood.
is getting Viper 6 stacks of poison. That'll bring him down. First blood going to Varsim on the clockwork. And yeah, I expect that this top lane is just going to be complete despair for Granola.
Yeah, it's feeling that way. I think
Okay.
it may have also felt better if Ursa had held skill point and then had Earth Shock level 1, because it gives you a way to like secure a ranged creep or something. Good damage on the Viper. Good cogs to turn. Oh my gosh.
Cogs
Oh
up,
my
triple
gosh, dude, that
cogs.
is so tilting. You
Unfortunate.
actually just got like hit by 4 cogs.
How's mid going? Pretty even so far. 3 CS lead for Uno. I don't think either wins this lane. I think it's a little bit easier time.
I think the determining factor, unless one of them throws under tower, is just support rotations.
And there's a lot of good rotation here in the game between the Lion, the Clockwork, Jakiro.
Yeah. There's a lot of potential for it, but it's not going to happen on accident. First Lotus spawn is coming up. We'll see how people... Looks like Radiant's going to get that easy bottom.
Bottom pushed in.
And then top,
Might
they
have a
definitely
fight.
want to contest with Clock.
It's gonna be very
If Ursa
difficult
can
to
just go
contest.
for the Viper, yeah, they're probably not getting either. That's unfortunate.
So both Lotus is going to Radiant. You know, mid both heroes went bottom. That's to be expected though, so hopefully we see some support rotations to secure the power zones, because that might dictate how well the laning phase goes once we get to 6 minutes.
Indeed. Looking like 0 stacks have been made so far.
Well, very fight heavy lanes. You don't build that time to go back to stack.
Tranquil Rush and Clockwork, this is interesting to me. What would I have preferred this to be? Oh, Courier. Yeah!
What is the Clockwork back here?
Lion is portaling.
We
got something cooking.
Bottom.
I think they're kind of giving up on top lane. Like, I think they're feeling like he's better suited to make this rotation than play top. But also they don't have to like, he doesn't have to commit to this for a long ass time. He can just go back.
Focus down the
That's good, that's good. We'll run on Storm. Tango is going for the naked diffusal rush at this point.
So pretty even thus far. No real lanes have been dominating. CS-wise, Ursa and TA, the ones in this game, have been suffering the most. They're about half that of the mid. TA is actually only 12 CS by 5 minutes here. Really struggling in this bottom lane. Not sure if it's
Looks like Drabs.
Good.
Looks like Drabs is gonna max his Scatter Blast. I'm a big enjoyer of maxing Lil Shredder almost always, and I think it has additional utility in this game for a couple reasons. The first is it gives you, let's see, do the shots scale? Shots don't scale, so that part doesn't matter against the Clockwork cogs, but it is really nice to have that physical damage for Pango Rolling Boulder. And most of your damage is like not phased at all by a spell immunity. That also is a nice way of breaking more refraction charges.
Mid, going for the Storm Spirit. Storm is hugging the tower. Doesn't have the mana.
Ooh, just got it, but he's probably still fucked. Yep.
Yeah.
He's gone. He's gone.
Very well
This will also mean that he won't be alive in time for the 6-minute runes, unless Pango gets unlucky, but even then I think he still misses it, unless the support gets it.
So Storm did get his 6 during that fight.
Yes, but he had no mana at the end.
I know, but you expect him to try and make a play with TP when he comes up, or he just goes mid and get these creeps.
Support is already here, so it's like, it's possible, especially given Pango has no Rolling Boulder. You also know that like the rune is bottom, he can go grab that. And once he sees the invis, he may try something.
Yeah, Pango can get it with Q, but no, this does not.
Nah, not quite, not quite. You would have needed more, you would have needed closer. Next objective on the map, we have Wisdoms coming up. So far, no one is poised to do anything fancy. I think Both. Radiant doesn't have Fortify. Dire has Fortify for a potential dive. Second courier killed by Drabs. He
Yeah.
is pogging up this game, dude.
That was the solid boots right there. Oh no.
Alright, that was for the TI, I presume.
Access to this. Someone needs help down here, although Ursa now is at the bottom of the core net worth.
Clock is getting their whiz on time. Looks like Snap is doing the same. Little inefficiency by Clockwork. You could have stacked the camp below you and then gotten the wisdom. Just a little inefficiency. And Drabs was a little early on the ball. He could have also made a stack.
Why could be coming up? You don't see him. I don't know
I
if
mean,
you
you can stack it and then still be on it in time.
Could you with a lion? Doesn't he just
Yeah, absolutely.
XQ?
Absolutely.
I guess maybe.
Nah. You can do it. You can do it. Cowardice. Cowardice. Lion portal is scouted. Clock is also portaling. What's going on?
It's coming through the gate.
How's this gonna pan out?
The 3v3 down here, leaving the Ursa alone
3v3.
versus the Viper.
Pretty Viper favored, especially while he's
Slightly Viper
about to hit level 6. Ursa does have TP ready though. If he doesn't panic, he should be okay. Invis popped by Storm just to regen.
Yeah, there we go. Casual treading, you know?
This is feeling awkward.
Both sides know the other's there.
8-minute rune. Gonna be up to the meds to make this happen. Pango has everything up again.
Clock is securing bottom. It is a shield room.
Oh boy.
That from the storm.
He was not gonna be happy about this. Not gonna be happy.
Oh, he does.
Oh, he's screwed.
Oh no!
He didn't even realize it was taken.
He expected the rune to be there, but there's a clockwork instead. Brings him down.
At this point, I think there have been like too many rotations on the land versus what they've like gotten for it. And now he's really feeling the pain for his XP. You can juke this out. It's like pretty nice though. All right.
Expecting the EP potential there. Probably could have got a kill.
I mean, he wasn't sure where to look. Like he just got bugged. He didn't know where the land was.
The nice head that can just do pop. That's just two more. They're in a
Oh,
block.
boy.
Can't go keep this in.
This is a crazy dive by Storm.
Way too late. Get the kill on Pi. Has the man to get out.
It's not that crazy. He just felt crazy.
Yeah,
Cog's already used.
Yeah.
Q already used on Pango, so a lot of the mana burn at his disposal is on cooldown.
Little pick.
It's a nice kill by Storm.
Yeah, ends up not being that swing heavy. Only 450 gold, but very nice XP for a team Radiant.
So we are. I'm now having issues with Nidus' skill build. I understand like going caustic bath fast. It doesn't mean you have to like immediately max it, but I think you ought to have immediately maxed it, TBH, because it makes you start farming faster, threaten the tower more. It's not like they were like just killing Ursa Lion over and over, which would incentivize maxing poison attack. I think Viper's farm is definitely going to suffer as a result. Even so, he's still like top 4. Plays being made middle.
Clock found the line. Dude, first down. And that's rotation by the clock.
Unlucky. Legion has duel available. They are
Top rather.
Ursa kill.
Yeah, we got a kill on Nidus.
Also without Glibglobs. I think the kill got the level 6 for Emu or for Drabs.
Viper didn't even Viper strike. They must have just jumped him.
Like Legion is going for the Blink Rush. I'm a pretty big fan of this because they the catch is more important than like the Blade Mail at this point. If they can catch people, they can throw out plenty of damage with Finger, Glibglobs, Stormball, Lightning, all that stuff.
Yeah,
I think this is good. We need. The tower did die pretty recently, right? Or was that a while ago? Hard to tell.
No, they
Yeah.
just took that.
Okay.
They just took that.
I think it was wrapping towards top. They already have Clock and Viper here. They want to get more done with their Pango, who's having a pretty good start. Duel. Glibbies. Pew, 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 pew. No dual win, but it kills a kill.
But the kill is made. Excess goes down. Lion did smoke. Just get a courier off that.
So many dead couriers this game, man. It's crazy. All right,
Team rating.
let's take a look. We got 60 CS on TA, 40 on Ursa. He is struggling. It is the struggle bus. Ursa's a little ahead on XP, but that's not the important stat we got going on. TA respawns in TP's middle. Looks like, does this suggest that they just don't even want to fight bottom? Because I don't think that's what it ought to suggest. I think they can definitely defend bottom. Probably just they're giving this farm to TA, and it doesn't represent them sacking bottom. It's just
We're going pod.
her time here is done.
Sports TP, try to back out of there. Acrofire goes nowhere. Nice is dealing the Viper Strike. Swizzle with the rolling thunder.
Hookshot connects.
Block lands the hook, that'll be to the line. Meanwhile, down here, Swizzle is corner, drabs his way for the cookie, goes below ground. But that's not getting away from the
I think, like, this was good. I think it's a little strange that TA ended up, like, rotating through the mid-river to this. Currently they have 5 people in the same lane.
She probably didn't want to hang around mid with the storm there. I don't think she
I mean, yeah, but, like, she can farm middle and then, like, take the camp below her and then come back middle. Like, it's a little strange. It's not the way you would expect a pause one to move.
If I was going to shoot, I just break my whole team with showing back. I did all team everywhere but a storm happening.
While killing some trees. Easy CS for the Snapfire. Not pressing E to get more CS, kinda Krongo.
Legion slow.
Legion dual mill.
Link.
Nice jump.
Storm.
Nice. It's a big pick for them. We got 14 wisdom coming up in 40 seconds. It's a little more dire, doesn't have dual, so yeah, they're probably not going to contest, and Radiant's probably not going to contest them either. There would be room for them to do it with the likes of Viper and Jakiro and Clockwork. It looks like instead they're talking about like dealing with this Ursa, slowing down his progress.
Yeah, I was gonna mention Ursa didn't even have like any battle for opponents at 10 minutes. Almost.
He is nearly caught up versus last time when we checked with the TA.
It's a 7-minute battle for her. He keeps farming at this pace. Which is terrible considering the lane, but
Oh no. Okay. DD was top rune, Pango went for it, Storm tried to steal it with Ball Lightning. Did not get it. Macro used never mind, just type path. But he did get a lot of mana drained and then almost got hit by the... They're still diving. Nice dual counter. Really big. Under the tower damage too. That's a huge punish. That's a really big punish.
overextension by Swizzle. I was looking at
It was pretty spooky for Storm for a while.
I was watching the Jakiro chase the line. Nothing was happening there though.
They do have some triangle stacks going now. Smoke on the dire supports. They're looking for TA again. No finger, but Storm is close.
If they catch sight of this TA, she's dead. We have to TP a lot of heroes to save her. Koki comes in. Kisses come out.
Oh no! No!
They
No!
don't commit. He did not want to die for that kill. Probably wise.
I think there was some stun stack in there for sure.
Yeah.
Legion is trying to farm towards the action since Duel is back up. Even without the big damaging spells, they still have plenty of opportunities to get kills with this duel.
Yeah, Radiant probably wants to try and take a fight right now with no kisses, no finger. All
So
heroes out of the right now.
I'm not in love with Viper's builds for a couple reasons. One of them is that there's no aura buyers now. Like, the most straightforward person to be doing this was the Viper as the +3 and just a generally tanky guy potentially. You simultaneously have the Treads build, which is like Caustic Viper you can do as a no boots build and just be like a hembo. You get auras and stuff. Could have been like Eternal Shroud, like you get Ags relatively early and that kind of stuff. The Dragonlance also feels weird. It suggests that like he wants to right click people, which is TA's job. The Viper's job is to just be like tanky. And And then the Force Staff is like, what's the Force Staff for?
Just trying to figure that
I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of these
Ursa
item
jumpsuit, get a
choices.
fucking Ursa maybe.
They're looking at Ursa though with this clock rotation. Maybe not quite. I
It's
agree
a
that they need like a little bit
little
more.
hard for Ursa.
Mid duel, mid duel. Huge kill.
With the finger.
That was finger committed along with duel. So at this point, what's happening is that Radiant is not doing nearly enough, and Dire is just being afforded the space to wait for their big cooldowns and then use them to like further scale their heroes and make space. Radiant needs to be getting a lot more done currently.
Yeah, I agree with that. They've kind of stalled. Right now, their strongest hero is limited up. You know, with,
Just getting the TA. Did he do it with the Glib Globs? This could be a kill.
Kisses comes up. She does not
Legion
have another
can-
Q as long as Kisses land.
I think are they trying to grade this? Okay. Like Legion had the blink the whole time.
Committed onto Seal. The rolling bucket comes in. Turns up the line. Will die. Two knockback. And
It's 2 for 1, but this is still pretty heavily Dire favored, I think, because
Yeah.
this these kills they pick up they're not close to any sort of objective. And Roche is not a play that can be made with what they've got going on. So it's starting to go a lot more in Dire's favor, I would say. It's not like an insurmountable lead by any stretch. Not even in the context of like the whole game, but just like Radiant can still do plenty of things. But they need to start like being intentional. I feel like they've kind of just been vibing mostly.
Talking about Radiant
Blink
or
has
Dire?
been purchased by Pango. One more time?
Talking about Radiant or Dire?
Talking about Radiant. Radiant needs to.
Yeah, I was gonna. They're going on Pi mid storm. That's a lot of mana for that kill. They're tricky as well. Pengo misses on the swashbuckle. Grab's getting run down. Clock wants to get in position. No hook shot just yet. 5 seconds there. Manages to catch a snap low. That will be one dead Drabs. It seems like Dire's backing out of anything more. I was gonna say, like, Nidus and Pango are the strongest heroes on Radiant right now, and they haven't really been playing together until just now. So just now just started playing and they got a kill out of it.
They're closing in on this Ursa.
Ooh.
Oh!
Ursa,
Gets
hook
caught by the
shot.
firework and then
Cancels.
rocketed. Hook shot.
Oh, the Pango inside the cogs.
Please,
Oh, it's so much. Ursa uses Enrage, just gotta kite a little bit. Ice Path comes out. Nowhere for the bear to go.
Dire is coming in through the other
Oh.
portal.
3-man TP.
Catches the
Through
Pango.
kite. Portal. Viper's
Finger
right
again.
here.
That's so crazy. Oh, the ravaged.
Got the dual win. Clock actually cancels the lion suck with the cog. That was pretty cool.
The line being laid on the portal still worked out perfectly because he's there in time for the finger on the duel. So we got some trading going on. We do not have a death throw on the TA. She's not necessarily supposed to. Well, yeah, she wants it, but just means like she's not getting a death throw charge yet for that. Whereas we do get the duel from the Legion scaling. Storm gets a galvanized charge, right? So that works. Yep.
Yep.
They are close to Torm though. This time it can be an objective. They can do it with these guys.
I think they have enough damage for this.
Pretty sure they can do it with these
They're
guys.
waiting for TAQ. Pretty sure.
Isn't she supposed to double melt? Yeah, there you go.
What is going on? The scan comes
EPS
out.
check. They're not going to fight it. I think they may do Roche instead. I like this a lot. I like this a whole lot.
Yeah,
This is
Dire
great.
knows the Torm's coming up. That's gonna be Swarf. They'll go take the
That's big.
they're waiting for the 4th man. They didn't believe in the 3-man to take it. 21 coming up. Don't see any contesting for that.
It's going to be a nice Aegis for Storm.
I think they put on the Storm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like he's way more impactful right now.
Yep. Ursa has Blink coming in. With the way things are going, I think he looks to get one more item. They're not in a state where, like, he could hypothetically come to fights, but with the way things are going, it's better for him to just keep farming and use the Blink as a farm accelerant. The rest of Dire is capable enough to play 4v5 and initiate on people to, like, make the rest of the fight be on their terms. Pike on Viper, early Pike. I just don't think this is the build.
Got smoke out. Bottom clock. E comes in, doesn't reveal them.
Hey, they are playing with Ursa here. They are playing with Ursa. This could work, but it kind of has to.
Yeah, they're delaying farm on
And I don't want
for
Ursa to be
this.
breaking smoke. That's really awkward. Where's Snapfire? This is like very strange. What are we doing? We're like making space for Snapfire while Ursa fights?
Yeah, but
Very
counter smoke by
confusing.
Radiant. Counter smoke into Aegis. That's kind of crazy. They'll start on the Viper. Kind of miss. Try and run out of here. Clock
Very
looking for the
awkward.
hook. Misses on the hook.
This is Hook.
The Tango
Thank you,
has
gotta jump.
with ult. They're trying to burst down the storm.
Does have Aegis, but-
One of his kisses committed. Viper strike on the Lions. A lot of whiffing going on here. Ursa now goes in on Nidus, trying to bring him low.
Feels like
Storm
nobody's
will
on the
go
same
in,
page.
commit, get the kill.
Duel and Pango.
Duel on Pango, gets out with the Q, has Swizzle.
He
Ice
actually
Path,
blanked out.
nice stuns.
It's crazy.
They're trying to keep the Storm alive with no mana. He probably wants to die at this point to reset.
Yeah.
But no kills.
This
thus
is
far.
very
Yeah, on the side of Dire. And yeah, very
unusual fight and a lot of
Yeah, a lot of.
So, one
whiffed
aspect of it
stuns.
is Lion chose to not be greedy with his item build, and so he used a Force Staff instead of going for the Blink. It's easier to pay for it. You build it in installments. It's better if you get jumped on against the Clock and the Jakiro and the Pango. As a consequence of that, it was like awkward for him to go on the Viper. It was also awkward because that whole engagement started with the Snapfire farming bottom lane, Ursa with them, and then breaking smoke for like no. And then the hook shot missed, and then a lot of weird stuff. And Glibglobs was basically a nothing. Just a really sloppy fight all around.
Yeah,
Now,
they felt
Radiant
it.
didn't use much of substance though, so they can just fight again.
Gonna have a hookshot Viper
The same is
strike
true for
onto
Dire.
Snapfire. We will try and hop out of there, but we'll go down. And might have a little bit more here. They're gonna see the Lion. No Force Staff.
Force
Has
Staff.
The Tumbler story
still
though goes
screwed.
to the high ground. Doesn't matter. Clock has the jump back from the Tormentor. And they'll be able to get the two supports. Looking for more now. As they get vision on the Storm.
Oh.
Ooh, almost dies. Zero
Very
research on that
close.
Storm. Will be forced to back. Ursa meanwhile pushing in the bottom wave.
A lot of running around in this game. I think a lot more than ought to be the case. But they are getting middle pressured. Clock TP'd bottom. Pango just ran. But it's not like Pango has a quick way back to his team.
Snap TP'd in.
Just
on
feeling
the
pretty
TA
throwy by
trap.
Radiant.
This will bait TA into a duel. They're gonna bring down this TA.
Yeah, this was a
And-
questionable push to
yeah,
sustain.
Pi dies in the back. I did not see if Pengo was showing bottom or was going bottom at that point, but yeah, they absolutely should not have jumped that because they didn't have the hero.
Even with Viper's items being what they are, he is still the tankiest person, and I feel like they're still not like utilizing the Viper correctly. Like it should be very difficult for them to go on people other than the Viper. He should be in the front, all that kind of stuff. I would also like to see TA get a shard either via Tormentor or just like having to buy it outright, because that silence is going to be pretty impactful against a lot of stuff, I think.
I agree with that. Storm is going to do the long jump onto Clockwork. Clock trying to jump back over the trees, but not going to be able to get away from the Storm.
TA started TPing in and then canceled. It's understandable, given the Lion's
Yeah.
position and stuff.
They probably don't want to fight until this Aegis is gone, and it's about to expire.
They still want to wait even longer than that. They've lost a lot of momentum and they need to stall the game out at this point. I think TA does not need Pike. I think she's gotta, she basically, a support has to die. That's how it has to start with the way things are going. She doesn't have to get BKB if a support can just, get bursted. But in any case, I don't know if Pike is the... I don't know.
And they're just so afraid of this Ursa Storm jumping on top of them. They want to get away. Get away from the pile so they don't get kissed. Yeah, I think BKBs would be really helpful here. I feel like they can fight. I feel like their heroes are pretty strong right now.
Is they Radiant?
Radiant's where?
When you say they can fight, do you mean Radiant?
Oh yeah, Team Radiant. Yeah.
Okay.
Like this is pretty strong timing for them. Like Viper, he's a little bit off Ags, but he can absolutely fight right now. Pango, this is pretty.
What's the
prime
okay?
timing.
Pango is Ags, which is like something.
Storm
I
will
don't know if
show
like they have
mid,
anything
there's
crazy
smokes.
strong, but like
Don't think
a
they have
gank is a gank.
I don't think they have the stun to burst this guy. And he's BKB. He's just gonna stand his ground, go for his supports, waiting for his team to come over. Legion's right here, has the dual blink. We'll find his TA once again, goes down. And
Looking for
Flynn's
more.
get a 4-step forward, Hex stun on the Viper. Storm's right there. The Storm's been a monster in the last 5 minutes. And will bring down
Now,
Midas.
28 Wisdom is coming up. This is definitely something that could be contested.
Could be. Right now they're looking at tier 2 though.
One of the tricky things about a pause 3 like Viper is if you get in a spot like this, you don't have someone who can fulfill the duties that a pause 3 often is meant to fulfill. And also with these items, it's like extra hard. You don't have like that solid big teamfight initiation. He's not that kind of pause 3. Not a lot was gotten early on in the map when Viper was a more imposing threat. All 3 of Dire's tier 2s are still up. Never secured a Roshan. And now he's just kind of like another carry, kind of. He's not really a pause 3, and they're also not really playing it like a pause 3. And so, like, Dire just has a lot more cohesive, like, gameplay going on, and their tools allow for a lot more to be going on. And now they have better vision, they're exploiting the better vision.
Yeah. And right now I feel they have no answer for the Storm right now. They just don't have the lockdown for him.
That is also true,
He's
they
just
have no answer
able
for the
to
Storm.
run around these fights absolutely freely.
Glimmer is finished on the Jakiro, but like Storm is already going to have Dust for the TA, so that's not going to do enough at this point. Pock opted for an Orchid, which I only noticed now.
I guess they wanted that for the
Interesting.
Storm, but
It's like it's synergy between the Storm and the Ursa, but it's been long enough now that you have both BKBs. The timing has just been completely missed, which feels really bad.
Pock's gonna be punished for this push. I think that Dire is waiting for the Roshan to spawn before they try and.
That's what I was thinking about. I feel like that's also what they're waiting on.
It's probably the only place where they lose their the team fights now. Is just trying to break high ground without having the preparation for it. Want that Aegis? You want? You just got your Axe and Legion Commander, so she's pretty strong. Ursa, 9-second BKB. This is a pretty strong item timing for Dire. All they really need is just that Aegis to start knocking on high ground.
Legion is also queuing up the legendary refresher dual build, where you just duel when the dual refresh, blink BKB, duel someone else, just kill 2 people on your own. And she feels comfortable enough to do that because there's no real threats from Radiance. They're not forcing her to like break Lincolns or do anything like that. So she has room to go for this greedier build, which if she can get to is like super difficult to play against. Smoke play is coming out from Radiant. They're probably thinking about Roshan because it's a guaranteed respawn in 15, but they're currently not even checking it. Maybe they already rocket flared it, I'm not sure.
We don't get to see it, right? As casters. Because they didn't.
Yeah, I don't think we get to see it.
Yeah,
that was a maximum respawn time, like to the second.
Well, it works out for them because there's nobody on Dire nearby.
Yeah, they are going to get the Roshan. This Aegis doesn't inherently do a lot for them, unless they like actively make an effort to get something done with it. Like that might be kind of like an obvious thing to say, but like,
if they're not just
Storm's doing stuff. Storm's doing stuff.
Got the silence out. BKB trying to bring it down. Snatched.
He gets it. He gets it. He gets it. That's crazy.
Well done.
That's crazy.
The Aegis and Door.
So even if Radiant got the Aegis, like, it's not like it enables them to like do a ton all of a sudden. But yeah, losing it is definitely not where they hope to be.
Apparently the line.
Oh boy.
Freak.
Raftel.
Alright, well, it's very difficult now for Radiant. Storm Aegis, I do not know how they counteract this. They working towards any items that maybe help them out?
Extraction 3.
See, Viper has Axe. Help a little bit. TA working toward BKB. Really needs that, I feel, to be able to survive in these fights. Assuming she doesn't get dueled.
She needs a lot of stuff. I think more stuff needed to happen with this Radiant draft earlier on, and now it's like it's not impossible for them to do things, but they have like their problems are too big to like be solved in any individual area. Like it has to be a cohesive, holistic like locking in, if that makes sense. Like it's not just we need these items then we can play. We also have to like play well. We also have to play smart. We have to have a goal. We have to have vision. And like all of that is perfectly achievable, but it is going to be uncharacteristic of the team we have been watching for any of those things to transpire. Little split pushing by Pango. It's the only person for Radiant that's outside the map, but now he's leaving. I feel like this may have been early. Now they're all stuck in the base.
The fight is spread at literally any time. Storm is just gonna decide who to go on. So you probably want to be there for that. Not gonna have a lot of time to TP back in. The fight might already be over at that point. Here we go into the starts to fight onto TA. Trying to book a reaction, gets the reaction. Rolling Thunder comes out. Pango's leaving the base. You don't want to do that. You just go home. Count your losses.
I think Legion. I guess she doesn't have BKB. Maybe that's the difference.
She has Axe.
No, but see, if she had BKB, she could BKB blink duel the Pango when he's so far out of position, and then that's just a Giga Punish. Without the spell immunity pre-cast, I don't know if she can manage to cast the duel, which is the important part there. Because if Pango is dueled, he just like stands in place with a rolling boulder. He doesn't even stun.
If you do it wrong, though, he's kind of 1 third away and pulled away from you.
What do you mean do it wrong?
If you duel him during the Rolling Thunder, he doesn't stop moving. He keeps moving. He just like moves.
I don't think, unless they change that, I don't think that's the case.
He just keeps rolling.
Okay, in my head, every time I've ever seen Legion duel the Pango, he just stops moving. He just faces the Legion.
Remember last time?
No, I'm pretty sure. Like when he's anyway.
Up onto Pi, come to pit, will not split over the motor's distance. From the copy, keep before that. Pi does have to buy back. Storm basically has 3 lives, which will make BKB in the stages. Incredibly difficult for this girl.
It is pretty indicative of TA's impact that neither support on the side of Dire has felt the need for Pavises or Ghost Scepters or like anything to interrupt her damage, because like it just hasn't been happening. She hasn't really been threatening some supports at all this game. And maybe part of that is like she doesn't have the window to do it, because the Viper also hasn't been like making a huge impact. Been like, let's just open the scoreboard real quick. It's like, yeah, there's really been very little involvement on most of Radiant in a big way, except for like the Pango's rolling boulders, which is mostly early on. And, like, there's some hook shots and that was good, but
the meteor hammer on Snapfire.
I like. Have you noticed a macropire this game, like a hook shot into macropire, or like?
Not combo, no.
Like I haven't really noticed any kind of like wombo combos or just like people really playing together in a meaningful way.
Even if they get combo combo, like, they have items now to get out of COD.
Yes, that's also true. I'm just saying like it's never even come up, and so Storm just gets to do this because he's not afraid of anything.
Oh, they got the thing to 2.5. Storm hot push.
8 seconds on Aegis and he loses it just in time.
Doesn't go down, has the BKB when he's up, so no danger.
Fire has a meter
Double
hammer.
stuns.
Nap's just ratting bottom while that was happening.
Storm get a man though, Tool comes out his GX.
Emu dies though, Storm dies. Buyback on Jakiro. This might be a buyback.
Oh no, the cops, they're keeping Swizzle out of base. No, I guess the super back.
Nice force stuff.
Granola very low in the back. Because he's fine with that onto the very angle, bringing him down. Both teams might backed off right now.
I'm not seeing a button for show fight recap. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, that's like actually a little bit good for Radiant, particularly because like Dire's just like not really getting stuff.
Yeah, but it doesn't show the ages. Those are 2 for 2 basically.
Getting a little impatient.
Very adequate 2 for 2. Are you trying to back high ground again, or do you wait for ages?
I think they are trying again. How do they see her? Oh, they're just speculating.
Lion up. Okay, they want to duel her. Look forward. They get to duel up on TV. You just can't stop those duels. I feel like Legion could have easily gone the other facet, given damage to the team. A lot of damage.
It's higher risk, and then just like having Stonehall for the lane is pretty important in a lot of matchups. It's pretty risky against the likes of Jakiro not to be going Stonehall. That's a lot of damage that facet would have soaked up.
Storm attempting to tank the top. The 2 teams are standing off down here at the top now. Who's paying the show? And it shows. Ooh, think. Storm knows. Storm knows. Gets the last second W. Tango's gonna have to R, but has no TP now.
No
Storm's
TP,
gonna
no ball. So
back.
Dire's a lot more inclined to hookshot bottom. Things are happening.
Oh yeah. They know the storm top, so they go on bottom. Clock getting vision for the snap fire. Should get that snap mode defensive vibes there. Yeah, dominating streak. It's a lot of money going quicker.
Kind of a strange sequence of events.
1500 full twin.
It was definitely good for Radiant to go on bottom with like I guess Dire is kind of in a similar spot that I criticized Radiant for, where it was kind of mostly Pango making things happen, where Dire has kind of become conditioned to like expect Storm to start things, and like you see the occasional Legion duel, but like in the big team fight stuff, they're not doing stuff without Storm, and when they see Storm elsewhere, they just like make it play.
Pango finds the lead in instant duel on Pango. It's gonna bring the Pango down. The nice backer pack, but they're both KD on Dire.
Storm is nowhere close to this,
Storm
but it doesn't matter.
Minus to the down, a lot of the damage gone. And let's just try and get out of here off the Radiant now. I will go down to Granola. Meanwhile, Dimitri working on RAR some clock. Gonna run into the high ground. Gonna teleport out. And I should let him get him. Oops, sorry about that. Yep, he's out. Alright, not. At least the TA didn't die. That's pretty good.
Really good.
She might die now. Storm is jumping on top of her. Ursa's right here. Buyback on Pango. Oh, she's so low. Yep, the witch blade.
Died to the Plasma, yep, that's what it's called. I forgot.
Legion wanted to duel
And then buyback.
the ball, but got down to back.
Storm BKB running out.
See that early.
They do have the hook shot. They may have been a go for clock, I think. The BKB was wearing off on the Storm. You hook shot into Orchid, Cogs. I think that could have been a punish.
Maybe.
Alright,
Radiant
Radiant has spent 2 buybacks. They have to like, they can't maintain the status quo on these sieges and stuff. They can't afford to just like let someone get jumped because there's also Roche. You gotta get smoke. Like you just gotta go for it. There's plenty to win and there's plenty to not lose, and they've been playing to not lose all game.
No rolling border. It's so hard.
That is also true.
Instead.
So maybe what they do is they just like, I don't know. It's like the things that had to happen a long time ago, basically. Part of my thesis. She's grabbed by Ursa.
Smoked by Dire. Run for the Pango. They did have vision from Clifford. Still have vision of him. Oh, no, he used his Q. That's a duel.
Rough hacks, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we'll keep the duel.
It is a dieback based on death timer.
Yes. switch over to 5x dice. Look at the graph. Graph is flatlined at 92% for the last 12 minutes. Not looking good for Radiant.
Clock is alone bottom. Looking for an angle, but like, who's gonna follow up with you at this point?
What Dyer's doing
In
is
theory, people could, but it just hasn't been happening.
you split the pushing so they can't defend both lanes. Like you have the Viper bundle and Mac Pirate in one lane, but can't really
I mean, like in
dominate
theory,
the
but
other
like
lane.
they kind of just haven't been defending anything.
Yeah.
Ursa just jumped.
Just jumped in, killed the
Cool.
Hero
The Axe.
Storm comes in. That Ag Storm, that's an Ag Storm. Black Hole comes
The
out.
certified
He's dead.
arcane moment. I was gonna say arcane in all chat.
She is called.
Go to Dragon's Blood.
I think they said that
Unless he forgets.
I don't know what the hell shot.
No, I'm not saying it.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like he has forgotten. Alright, way to go, Emo. Fuck it. Fake
Alright,
ass.
so, Swizzle stays captain, right? Or no, they lost. So Knight isn't the
They,
captain?
yeah, they lost, so it's not a stack.
No, Knight is stack.
But they have room to make it a Swizzle stack again. They have time. You can turn this around. Is this a best of two? This is a best of two,
I was
right?
gonna ask that actually.
I don't know, man.
I'm not sure. I'll ask
I
them.
can ask real fast.
Yeah.
I will do so.
Uh, yeah, I mean, just my personal recap of the game. It just Dire just got a little bit ahead, and both teams had the potential to snowball, but Dire just came out of the laning phase a little bit stronger. Got those early team fights, and I think Sorry mentioned it that like the two strongest heroes on Radiant, they just never really played together. The Pangolier and the Viper until way later when the win percentage was already pretty low. But also like the draft apparently was also pretty heavily favored for Dire, starting the game with a 63% chance of victory. A lot of good synergy between the Storm, Legion, Blinken, and Snapfire using both up top. Anyway, that's game one. I assume there's more games. I think this is a playoff. It might be like best of two, best of three. So we'll get back to you on that. Stream might die, or we might come back in a couple of minutes. I'll keep you informed. Oh, yeah, there's a second game. So about like 5 minutes, we'll have that second game for you. Stick around. See you soon.
I will return in like 1.5 minutes.
Hello, welcome back to Saturday Evening Amateur League Season 1. I have no idea if this is a playoff game or a regular season game or what's going on, but we're back with Game 2, Granola Stack versus now Nida Stack.
Yes, it is Nida Stack because they lost first game. Had they won first game, it would be a Swizzle Stack.
Yep.
We'll see if they can come in clutch and make it a Swizzle Stack once more, or at least make it like a partnership. 50-50 split. Equitable.
We'll have to see if Swizzle can reclaim the crown.
So far, teams are repeating their bans. If this is a Centaur, it will be the same as last game. I don't remember if Alacrity banned Hoodwink last game third. They may have. This time they choose Ursa. Interesting. So Centaur is in the pool.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up the. I can't see the last game, can I? Let me see if I can pull up the last game. I remember on Swizzers they banned Flacker, they banned Witch Doctor, Tinker,
Dawn.
I think Hoodwink. So very
Centaur does
similar
get
bans.
bans before picks, so it's pretty close to the same. This time it was Ursa. Last time, I think it was Juggernaut.
Do not remember much of the flip sides bans, yeah, but no Ursa for this game. I didn't feel like he had that much of an influence. Juggernaut's in the pool. Granola has a lot of comfort heroes.
I'm inclined to agree. I don't feel like Ursa did enough to be banned, but it could suggest that they want to switch things up this game in a way that would make Ursa a more appealing pick. I'm curious if they picked it based on the performance that game, or if they just want to do something different this game that they don't want to deal with Ursa for. So far, we're seeing a pretty identical opener from both teams. Snap versus the Jakiro. Both are reasonable picks again.
Yeah, no big variation. We're gonna have a difference because the Ursa got banned. So far, that's the only hero that was picked in the last game.
Mhm.
That's been banned. One thing that Ursa did bring was a lot of good objective kill, with like early roaches, early torms, stuff like that. So you're very easily able to transition objective into objective with that hero. If you get something like a more harder carry, like a Spectre or a Juggernaut, it's a little bit harder to chain this together.
I guess a little bit. I don't really feel like they got the things they got because they had Ursa versus like something else, but it does give room to do things like Solo Torn potentially. It just didn't manifest that game. That is true.
The Act, very similar here to Legion Commander last game, but the Legion was on the other team.
I'm liking this more already. We have a more traditional pause 3. It's got good synergy already with the Jakiro. With like, I'm not presuming that they're landing together, but they could, and it's just good setup. They have some real catch, like a more straightforward tank. Plenty of options for the build. And we are seeing a Chaos Knight from Phylactery Boys. Now, if you know Phylactery Boys, this is a pause 4 Chaos Knight. Or it could be pause 5, but either case, it's going to be played by Seal. It's a support Chaos Knight. The thing about the support Chaos Knight, first thing you're doing is you are going the, what's it called? You are going the Irrationality facet, which gives Reality Rift an equal chance of applying Break, Disarm, or Silence for 50% of the base debuff duration. Some just upside there that can spruce up. In addition, at level 10, you have plus 225 Reality Rift pull distance. Combining that talent with Reality Rift maxed and Aether Lens, you are basically a Pudge Hook that doesn't miss. It's pretty crazy when it gets it gets going and it is punished.
It is very strong at punishing position, along with the 4-second stun.
I don't know if I'm in love with the Slicer pick.
It's good laning versus the Axe. I imagine that's why they picked it.
See what Dota buff if it says anything interesting about these
like
matchups.
I'd pick like a Drow or a Sniper or something like that versus the Axe personally, but Granola doesn't play those heroes as much. They probably want the Lifestealer as well, just in case they just go like full tanky heroes on Swizzlers. I did notice this meta that it seems like tanky heroes are making a big comeback with like the hard adjustments. So having that lifesteal and also lifesteal counters.
Yeah, the Razor is a very nice counter pick to the Lifestealer.
Yeah,
I
that's the
don't know if
agile
it was
counter.
like good enough to pick in the first place even before this. I'm not a huge fan of the Lifestealer.
Well, they tried to punish the Ursa last game, and they did punish the Ursa, but it didn't really matter. So they may just be throwing this lifestealer under the bus early on, just so they have better picks for their other cores.
I could see that, I guess.
Like, just want something that'll survive the lane.
Like they're just prioritizing their 3 and their 2 rather than their 1.
But are we going to see like a three
Plausible
three
strategy.
razor now though to counter the lifestealer? Like, where's this axe going to go?
Weaver, that is hard to catch. It's also a Lifestealer counter.
Is it a lifestealer counter? I guess he has no lockdown for it.
I think it's above average versus Lifestealer, certainly.
Yeah.
It's not like a hard counter, but you gotta hit the bug, which takes a little bit longer. He's not getting as much life because it's an Agi hero. Probably not gonna burst for the Weaver before they get to press R. It's very easy to kite the Lifestealer. It's not a favorable matchup. And he already has a lot of things that are going to be vying for his attention. He's going to be trying to get away from Static Link, or he's going to be stuck in place from Call.
Mm.
Like, there's a lot of stuff to navigate, a lot of muck to get through.
Legion
See
makes a
another
return.
Legion. It's catch for the Jakiro, catch for the Weaver. Synergizes with the Snapfire. This like honestly, Dyer's draft is also feeling weird to me, but it's like it's not too far from being feeling a lot better. Given that the support CK is already a known quantity for Phylactery Boys and Steel specifically, I'm fine with that. And it also pairs nicely with the Snap. It's someone you can cookie, and it's got stuns to hold people in place for Glib Globs. There's a lot of things it does. It's does he have minus armor on any of his spells? I remember. Reality Rift is minus armor, I think. Or it was just anyway. But like the Lifestealer, it felt out of place even when it was picked, and it's just feeling worse. Again, it could be as you said, where it's like they want more information to get more relevant picks for their offlaner and their mid, but there's plenty of other things that you could have picked for your pause one rather than the Lifestealer that I think if you were gonna do that anyway. Just
How do you feel about this Weaver going support, going Ags?
support Weaver I could be totally fine with. It going Ag specifically is not something I want to be like plan A,
For the save
but it's
for
an option.
Legion.
I understand.
Or the CK.
Could be like Vessel into Yules. Or if you're having a game, Vessel into Shard into Maelstrom or something. I think I do like it as a
Hey, who else is the
let me
support
think.
though? It's like Razor Axe.
It would be
That's-
Jakiro Weaver. You would have
yeah.
Axe Weaver as a lane, which is actually like pretty decent, I think. Like
Yeah.
pretty doable.
I play support Weaver a lot, and it's a very strong.
Yeah, I
laning hero.
like support Weaver a lot, so
Yeah.
I'm totally down for that, like conceptually.
Got Storm, Void, Puck bans, Shadow Fiend bans. I feel like Phylactery Boys just needs the damage source. They have really good stun and engage. So just some kind of damaging hero like a Drow or a Sniper or something like that.
They might just go Storm is banned. They banned Storm themselves. What would I like for them? Could Puck be anything? Puck is banned.
I would pick a range damage hero right here. You get away from the Razor, the Axe.
I think they want more catch in teamfight.
Do they? They have this
I think
Chaos
so.
Knight. They have the duel.
I don't think you want to be over reliant. You don't want to count duel as too much catch. You don't want to factor it too heavily into your like catch budget, I would say.
Do you want to go melee for melee heroes though? Into
The other thing is like you want to be
Axe?
able to make plays without involving certain people, and like
Yeah.
the more catch you have, the more configurations you have to make plays. The other thing is like you have a Lifestealer, you have a Legion. Neither of them wants to rotate at all. Like so Quap can rotate. That answers part of that, and it's good damage for a lot of stuff. It doesn't get that wrecked by getting called. It blinks out of the Razor static link if that ever happens. It's an infest bomb target along with the Legion. I think Quap is a pretty strong pick with everything that was banned.
I agree.
And I didn't really think about what they wanted from Radiant, or
Troll.
from Dire, but I don't think I like the Troll. It's another lifestealer counter. It can press R if it's still up against all the damage from Quap. If you're quick enough, you can press R before Legion duels you. Or just like at least press Q, like there's things you can do there. I
Kinda
think
like
I do
in
like Radiant's draft more. I feel like with the way we saw Dire play last game, I feel like people are mostly just going to be doing their own thing and like not really playing as a unit. And it looks like Weaver ends up being support, which I guess was kind of already probably obvious with the
yeah,
troll last pick.
unless it was a
I like Weaver
axe
support.
for it.
And Nidus, their offlaner, is playing the Razor. I like Razor Weaver a lot less than Axe Weaver. Like maybe not a lot less. Maybe that's too harsh or like too vibes based. But
I think Razor Jakira is probably the stronger lane, just because Razor loves having a slow hero in lane. Weaver doesn't really help him keep the link engaged, and I think Weaver Axe is plenty strong enough.
there's like a tiny bit of synergy between like static link plus bug, where they're getting static and they're getting hit by bug. But it's not that great. It's not that great at all.
No, yeah, as Razor, you want stuns or slows.
Now they do have a lot of room to like have not the greatest synergy because they are against a Chaos Knight Lifestealer. And what they could do is they could start top lane on the side of Dire with their Snapfire, but like Lifestealer isn't really the hero to do that with, so it's like not that great of a move. I don't think they do that, honestly. It's kind of like I think Radiant's draft is like it's like 10% wacky. Like I've already accounted for and adjusted like the Chaos Knight support, so I don't really consider that with the whack. It's like maybe not even that wacky, but like Dire's draft I think is like a little more all over the place. I am
Yeah,
hoping that we see more intentional and more thoughtful item choices from Dire, from people like the Axe and the Razor, so that plays can be made and you can get things done. Because last time it was just like double Dragonlance Pike and like people just like played like 3 carries. Felt closer to like a low priority game than, you know.
mm. Just from experience playing support Weaver, you really don't like playing against hard lockdown heroes like CK. So I'd be very worried about the CK stunning me for 4 seconds in team fights. Dire got spotted. They go around. Gonna start
Starting
the
bugs
fight.
is
3-man
high
bugs.
risk.
But the overwhelming
damage.
odds, though, just so much damage. Dire's just gonna have to run away. Feed the Razor kill. Yeah. TA.
The Weaver is halfway to level 2. Is that worth it? I don't think it is, but
No,
I guess we'll
probably
see.
not.
Like starting bugs on Weaver feels so bad. Feels really bad.
They might end up losing all 4 bounty runes as well.
Oh boy, yeah. They're actually gonna if he goes for it, they get all 4.
Depends on if the CK goes north. Looks like it is that way.
Oh,
Oh no. First blood
wow,
and 4
that's
runes for Weaver halfway to 2.
crazy. That's a
Tragic.
certified extraction 2 moment.
Tragic. Let's take a look at this net worth chart. Oh my goodness. The supports are higher than the cores.
I'm not quite sure what Weaver was trying to do here. Maybe like go for the. No, I'm stupid. This is Weaver's lane.
I'm going to.
So a little strange. Maybe like trying to get a courier.
I'm gonna watch this top lane. I want to show people the power of the support CK. But first off, let's go through the lane. Bottom lane. Who wins this one?
You have a mid axe against Quap. That is disastrous.
Oh.
I think they may have cooked too hard with the Razor counter pick. Actually.
I mean, this lifestealer is not gonna have any time in lane. I think the counter pick's so hard.
I don't think it will matter. Like he's gonna
Yeah.
have a hard lane, and then his team will make space, and then he'll catch back up, and then I think Dire cooked too hard on this draft.
Yeah. I think Axe is fine as soon as he gets a regen item. Until that point, I think Bop's just gonna do way too much damage.
He's against
to him.
Quap. I don't think he's gonna be fine. I don't think he's gonna
If
be
you get
fine
like
at all.
Vanguard, I think you're fine. It's
Uh,
gonna suck, but once you get regen items, you can tank the Q. I think you're fine. And top lane, I think Pi is playing against. This is a Guardian Jakiro playing against an Immortal CK. It's probably not gonna be fun for the Jakiro.
it's also tough starting with dual breath. As much as I hate it, the build is starting with passive, the liquid fire, because then you're dealing like it's the same damage without the slow, but you're not using mana for it.
Hmm.
And then at level 2, you have full mana to dual breath combined with your liquid frost a couple times.
Top lane, ton of damage on the troll. Radiant's gonna turn around onto Pi. Pi scrambling to get around the trees. Be able to sneak out of there.
Quap is dominating mid so far on the CS.
Yep, 12 to 5. Axe going bottle. Troll, super low. Went down. Looks like, yeah, the CK just did the pull stun. They're able to bring them down under tower.
Lotus coming up. I'm expecting an even split. Radiant gets top, Dire gets bottom, I imagine. It's very difficult, if not just outright impossible, for Radiant to contest bottom, unless
Radiant? Yeah, the creeps are here.
Dire just isn't there.
Gonna drop spells on each other.
This is a... To me, this is a weird
Oh,
move.
so CK TP down south. Got a triangle on this Razor. No more spells
That
left.
works.
We'll get that kill. Won't be able to get any more. Lotus is available.
I'm not sure what the impetus was for making it. It worked out, but like, kind of confused by...
Why the CK went down
confused
there?
by it.
Or what?
Yeah, why CK went down there, and also why the Snap and Lifestealer chose to fight the Razor rather than go to the Lotus, given that they would have gotten there first.
I don't think they were thinking about Lotus. I think the CK went down there because they were like right in front of the tower. Looked like a decent kill opportunity. Yeah, the
Mid is pretty close
Yeah,
to things happening.
kind of killing each other. Quap waiting for the HP
Axe
range.
used Fortify to try and keep the battle hunger on Quap, I think. I think that's what just happened. But it didn't work out.
Snap
Or already
is
expired, I didn't
very
notice.
low. Courier dies, a lot of items on it. That was Drabs's, the Snapfire. Pi, you cannot be playing this far forward against this lane. Very dangerous.
There is little hope for Radiant's middle tower.
So I do know that when Dubu is playing Jakiro, if he expects to be against a double melee lane, he may start with boots. Which would have been kind of neat. Just weave in and out and then press your passive whenever it's off cooldown. Oh, this aggro is really unfortunate. There we go. Range creep saving the day. Is Axe gonna try and stack for himself here? Maybe just grab bounty. Probably just both.
Pi. Shakira might be. Surprised they're not going on
Lifestealer-
Shakira.
Lifestealer's having a much better time bottom than last game, and he's doing much better than the enemy troll. He's 10 CS ahead.
Every time I look down here, the wave is either in front of their tower or under their tower, so it's probably helping them a lot. The lane controls.
Yeah, it's certainly
super
not, and like
precise.
part of this is just like Weaver is not the person to pair with a Plus Razor.
Yeah.
But like this Razor is just, it's not having the impact the pick was meant to have, especially when you're like the cost is putting Axe Metal against a lane dominator like Quap. Like he's done a valiant job of like not getting absolutely blown out, but like it's still, he is still getting blown out. Like it's been close, but he's still 10 CS behind. He's like almost a full level behind. Quap has 6.
Top lane.
Got that ring of health though. He's got that regen item, so he's good now. He's good, right? He's good.
Running after Pi.
Good. Second Lotus. Weaver's gonna grab. Axe gets the illusion rune. Chooses to pop it immediately. Is he trying to bait?
Oh, baiting. Baiting magic.
I was expecting him to hold the illusion rune to purge dagger potentially, but I guess it is a farm accelerant with the counter helix as well.
Yeah. 3 heroes top on Dire, looking to find Seal. This is a very fast Chaos Knight though, even without boots. 340 move speed. And they're not going to find anything. 7 minute is coming up if they want to try and make a play for that.
Weaver is here this time, but they are punishing the Razor. And now Weaver's TPing back. So that play is out of the question now.
Yep,
Looks like it is just going to end up being a standard.
1 for 1.
Axe is playing aggro metal now, though.
Oh,
Swing a rotation from
got
CK.
the TP in by CK. Quap's got to be a little bit careful of mana. Or if HP, sorry.
Oof.
Tries to go for the D9, doesn't get it. Oh, the VM
Toxic
tip.
tip, toxic tip.
Oh, I'm complaining to the admins. Yeah, it seems like the lanes are stabilizing for Radiant here. Not really getting bullied anymore. All of the cores for Radiant are well ahead of Dire. Bottom lane,
Plays being made on Snapfire.
Leash comes
Running
out.
through those trees is pretty hard when you're already static linked.
Yeah.
Tough. It's just a tough spot to be. Probably like just too late. Just that's how it's gonna be. Better the Snapfire than the Lifestealer. It's also like they picked up a kill very late. That's the first kill of this lane for that that side. It's really late. So like Radiant has already avoided the most Uh-oh. Oh, that's huge rotation by Weaver. That's huge.
Oh, he got the shield rune. Queen of Pain goes down to the urn.
Huge. Great rotation by Weaver.
I was looking on
That's
the
big.
map where that was.
And this happened last game too. Maybe it even like it was 8 minutes both times, and it was the same rune. Not the same rune grab, but like the same location. Duel is up on Legion, but CK does not provide a lot of damage. They will probably want to. They're giving med to Snapfire so she can get 6, and then they probably want to have Snap play with Legion.
Queen of Pain, TP in
They
top.
can also do this with Quap. That's also perfectly doable.
Yeah.
They probably want to get Troll before his 6.
He's about to
Nice.
get it. Ah,
Huge, great job.
Sonic Wave committed
Yes,
to bring
indeed.
that troll down. They can go after Pi if they want a
Weaver's
second
diving
kill.
the Snap a little bit. Maybe not diving, just like good damage.
Yeah, it has that shield rune, so it could take a couple tower shots if they wanted to.
He may go again. He's got 2 orange charges. I would. He uses the generator tech on the tower
About
though.
the swarm.
I would have
so
gone for that. I definitely would have gone for that.
Top emus found by the axe. Axe gets stunned up by the CK for 4 seconds, and that's the end of that.
Pick up. So now at this point, like, you pick the Razor to counter the Lifestealer. The Weaver is also like good against the Lifestealer in theory, but it's a support, so like that's a lot more muted this game. And then like, it's not materialized into any advantage whatsoever. And now you just have a pause 3 Razor that's losing, that isn't currently threatening anyone.
There is little hope for Dire's middle tower.
As for Razor's items, I don't really know what he's supposed to build, TBH.
I think traditionally you go like
Maybe like
S and
Falcon
Y.
Blade, and then
Yeah, Falcon Blade. Top
yeah,
lane.
I think that cooked too hard.
Rune getting contested, picked up by the Weaver. CK's gonna
Turning,
turn
it's the
on the
best thing you can do.
Kira. Kisses comes
Nice
out.
turn. Might not even die. Probably dies, but oh, the TP!
Oh, the sick TP from
Oh, he's out.
Roshfog. Axe wants some more though. Legion's right here, has the duel. They have the magic damage.
Oh man,
Disastrous fight for
he's just having a
Dire.
great start.
Meanwhile, bottom, Lifestealer's just whacking this Razor who popped ult. Lifestealer's not really any danger, can just go into a creep and heal.
Yeah. Legion has the Blade Mail and the Blink queued up. We'll see which item she goes for first. I think she could get away with. Okay, she does go Blink first. I think she could have gotten away. Like if she really wanted to, she could like go for the Blade Mail and then farm. Like their catch was decent enough. But again, I think this first item Blink is like they're gonna get a lot of value out of it. They already have tons of damage as long as they can get the dual cast. So again, I am a big fan of the first item Blink, and I think they will have an easy time farming up the kills to turn it into a Blade Mail, and then the Legion can start soloing people.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game's kind of like it's just a disaster.
Yeah, this
So what does the
Razor.
player do to fix this? What do they do? What could have been done potentially is like stacks made somewhere for like Axe or Razor to take. That didn't happen. You have Macropire.
I mean, the problem is you
Like,
kind of need items on these heroes like
you
Razor,
have Max
Axe,
Bugs and
Roll.
Weaver. You got an Urn Charge ready to go.
Yeah.
People can definitely die. Things can definitely happen.
If I was the Weaver, I'd be trying to play with the Razor. I think the Razor or the Axe is the strongest hero on my team right now.
You say that, but like the things Weaver has gotten done has all been away from the Razor, and like when Weaver was doing anything, it was with the Razor. I think you need like a third person here if you're gonna make things happen. Jakiro looks like they're coming.
That might be that third person. Coming down.
Like in theory, you could get the Lifestealer, but let's be honest, you're not gonna.
He's got his
And
infest
so
in
like
5
they
seconds.
want like the Snapfire.
Yeah.
Even without infest, it just isn't happening. It's just not happening.
Good reaction time by the Lifestealer. Dodges that ice path.
Lifestealer is already going for the Radiance. He's about to. He's just level 8 ahead of the Troll. 63 CS versus 61. So that on that front, they're closing in. Yeah, but just like Dire's cores can't do anything. This is just the spot they put themselves in. They have no cores who make rotations who are active, and maybe that would have felt okay had they had like one lane actually go well. But they cooked too hard, and then they had a mid-axe, and Razor didn't crush. So like this is just what they got going on now.
Radiant's gonna look for more on this Razor. CK gets pushed forward. Slowed up. Don't think they have any more juice to.
Emu sees, Quap sees the Troll TP middle and just doesn't respect it.
This,
so
this
just,
dive
like,
is crazy, Seal. Dive is absolutely crazy. What was
That's
that?
pretty funny. That's
You're a support CK. Look at your items. You don't do that much damage.
but it's about the principle of it.
Yeah. Gotta establish dominance in these types of situations.
Axe taking a stack, going for a phylactery. That's not gonna work this game. There's no way that is the pick this game. There's no fucking way.
What do you mean? Phylactery is the meta item. It's good in every
There's
situation.
no fucking and you like we don't have any points in call. What's the win condition exactly?
I
Are
think
we
it's
just like
you get items.
we'll just suffer for
Yeah.
10 more minutes and then we'll like start winning?
Oh, Axe, get the call. Oh, the ice path by Jakiro
Huge
gets
ice path, great ice
grasped.
path,
Well
great ice
played.
path. So you're against the Purge from Legion. You're against the Rage from Lifestealer. You're against Chonkers in general. This could have been like Blade Mail, Blink, like traditional, which would have been relevant against a lot of their stuff. Currently, they have no answers for the Lifestealer for a long ass time because of like this item choice. Like
I think
there
they
could have
just.
been a Helm Dom even, like if you were feeling fruity.
I mean, Razor's getting aura items. Maybe they just play
Nice
around
Ice
that.
Path again.
Yeah,
It'd be
Axe.
pretty cool if he had call, huh?
Yeah.
It'd be pretty cool if he had call.
No call.
And the static
CK,
link would have connected
Popsicle,
the whole
Razor's
time.
Very tanky though. Where are the TPs?
There's no setup for the
Oh,
macro
there comes
because we don't
the
have
gate.
call. Like
Legion.
we have
Oh,
no
the
fucking
4-man
CC.
overwhelm. Oh, my Queen of Pain. Oh. There's Radiant. I was wondering where they went. Bring down the 2 cores of Radiant. Weaver just gets out of there.
We're
Or
cooking too
did
hard,
he?
man.
Maybe not actually. Worse, I'm getting chased.
Bro, we are cooking too hard. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Speculative Glib Globs completely off the mark. Way to go, Drabs. That's Globs. Was Weaver gonna get this courier kill? Probably not.
No,
Probably playing
too
it safe.
scared.
Could go for creep wave cutting. You don't have to leave yet.
Oh, Weaver could have gotten multiple couriers. Look at these things flying out. Shard on one, smoke, dust on the other.
Already sieging bottom. There's no way they win with Phylactery Axe, man. There's no fucking way.
Axe is playing very aggro. Gets pulled back, stunned up. Very low HP. Axe, use your W. Gets dueled up by the Blink Legion. Will go down. That's the first kill of this fight. Troll is here now. Without the Battle Fury.
He's always been here, like
Yeah,
close by.
he's farming Ancients, but comes in with half HP. Goes back
Yeah, I
to
don't
farm.
know. Like I don't really know what to say.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
they're
they
talking about-
lack items. I don't know, you give up all your tier 1s, take fights under tier 2s maybe, with auras from Razor. Maybe that's the game plan. Well, they're gonna dive tier 1. Just tier 1 tower doesn't do that much for you. So they will get a seal for this.
Confidence on your part.
Radiant's almost finished on the left stealer. They're
Raise
still
did go
looking.
down.
Speculative Scream of Pain.
This troll is playing very aggressively. Incredibly aggressively.
I think Weaver's maybe pressing R a little early, but it's not the end of the world. It's like nothing that's happening is because like Weaver pressed R too early. To be clear. I don't know. There are only people on Dire who eat space. There is no one on Dire except the Weaver who makes space. And he's doing his fucking best, but like this problem is bigger than
Oh, dude, he's going the
Weaver
Axe
can
Rush.
solve.
He's doing Axe Rush. Let's go.
I
Called
don't
it.
think it's I
Thought
mean
it-
like he can do it. I didn't say he couldn't do it. I just didn't think it was like
I think it's good this game. They have no save for the duel. That was really big for this team to
it's not
accelerate their games with those duel wins. I mean, it's not. I'm not saying it's.
I
Like,
think the way
best,
this
but-
is going, Weaver like has to be making even more space, and for Weaver to do that, you go Shard when it's available, which it already is, and then maybe even Maelstrom, and you just like are split pushing, and like they have some answers to deal with it, but there's no one else in your fucking team who's making any fucking space. So yeah, I think Weaver is like a Shard, and then maybe Maelstrom, girly.
Radiant has rotated top.
This was not a fucking phylactery game. I'm still
There's no
just like,
tower. Oh no, the root. I think there's a root from one of the little Dark Troll summoners. Picked up the Razor. He got stunned by the CK anyway, but... Yeah, curious to see what Radiant does now. There's no more tier 1s to take. Tormentor not available at this time. So they might just be headhunting. Weaver's gonna run face first into Radiant team here. With that DD. Macro dropped. Axe is here, has the call, level 1 call.
That's the call. I
Unable
can't-
to use it.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it feels like Radiant's kind of squandering a little bit. They probably should just be farming until Tormentor comes up and takes
So,
out.
like, I guess here's the win condition. Radiance doesn't get enough done before Dire gets a couple relevant items that let them defend high ground and punish, like, dumb positioning mistakes.
Yeah.
Axe was TPing out on that jungle camp from Lifestealer, and then the creeps inside were two of the ogres that like do the long cast animation and then stun. And unfortunately, they were not positioned to cancel Axe's stun, so he
Yeah.
gets out.
That is very
Sec
fortunate.
Diog Dogo Dog.
Diogo.
Dogo. Dogo Dog.
Yeah, it feels like Radiant just chasing kills a little bit here. That's what they should be. Troll is actually 3 gold away from Battle Fury, so we'll be sub 20-minute Battle Fury. At the very least. He doesn't have a ton of space to farm on this map, though. With that. Razor working towards Crimson Guard. Is it really the physical damage that's killing you right now? I feel like the magic damage is a bigger issue.
I don't think, like, I kind of...
It helps with the Legion.
It's really pessimistic, but it's just what I feel. I don't think it matters what Razor builds. I just don't think it matters.
Well, it's small
Just
percent
don't.
increases to victory. Sorry. Gotta do its optimal.
We're already past theory. We've already navigated outside of...
We're fully into the Ags Weaver gameplay.
We're fully in the weeds with this one.
Radiant definitely in the driver's seat. Now, to be fair, the carry for Radiant is hard countered by 3 heroes on the enemy team. So if Dire is able to stall this game in any way whatsoever, the scales will slowly tip back. You can kind of see with the win rate percentage, if you have Dota Plus, that Dire was favored to win this game. It's just been slowly going to Radiant because of how the laning phases went.
Has it been going to Radiant?
mean, yeah, they're winning right now. 74% chance of victory.
Sorry, I
Hit the
meant
goal.
dire. I guess I misunderstood you.
No,
That's my
no,
bad.
I was
That's
just
my bad.
yes, minute
It's complete. Yeah,
zero.
I'm in complete
The game
agreement. Yeah,
predicted
it's
that the
completely.
draft was better for Dyer.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
very
insane.
slightly, 54%.
That's
Very,
insane.
very slightly. Here, I'll put the doggo chat up so people know what's going on. You should be able to expand the chat all the way up, see everything.
I've Googled dog movies.
Yeah.
I found a couple results.
Mm-hmm.
And how could we forget Beethoven?
What is going on? What have you done? Sorry.
You know this dog movie?
Reservoir Dogs. Oh my! Don't say that. I think this pause is very advantageous for Dyer because Radiant seemed like they didn't really know what they were doing,
It's probably
what
more
to
Dire
do.
favored, yeah. Radiant
Yeah,
has more of a plan than Dire.
they're gonna come back and be
Oh,
like, "Where was everybody again? What were we doing?"
or whatever. I'm just gonna be thinking about dog movies.
Scooby Doo.
I'm trying to help Dire out here.
So many.
Oh, we got a what's this movie? Okay. Okay. 1999 HBO Max.
Anybody mention 101 Dalmatians?
Um, I'm not sure. Oh, Tintin, that's a good one. I haven't
Tintin.
seen that movie in a while. Bro, he was aura farming so hard when he was like, I got good news and bad news. The bad news is we only got one bullet. The good news, we got one bullet. He fucking he mogs that plane. You remember that? You remember that? You remember.
It has been a while since I watched that movie.
You remember. I know you do.
Very, very. I watched it on VHS as a kid a long time ago.
Masterful mark.
Oh, I probably should edit the stream info to be the correct teams, huh? What is this? Seal season 1? Season 1, Granola, first Nidus. I'm gonna assume this is a bo3.
It's the best of 2.
Oh, bo2. Go.
Mhm.
We'll re-edit that.
There you go.
Oh, thanks. But you didn't even do it. I might have fallen asleep. Should we do in-game interviews with the other players while we're paused?
How would we do that?
Just go into
Go
the
and ready.
channels. I don't think they let
Go
us.
and ready. Go and ready.
Oh, they're back. We are back.
They're so cooked on
High
Radiant, actually.
ground.
That was uncalled for. That was uncalled for by TZ.
All right, we're back. Let me notify chat.
He's making a reference, but it was in poor taste. It was in poor taste. Very poor
Okay.
taste.
Where were we?
So I think the pause was long enough that no one knows how to play anymore.
True. I expect everybody's just gonna start farming right now.
Yeah. Farm time. Troll has finished Battle Fury. Time to goop it up. Time to go boop 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 boop. Time to go cha-ching cha-ching. Hit the creeps. Time to mass genocide the jungle for money.
Some core gameplay.
Just gotta do that for like
happening
20
here.
minutes and then you'll be okay.
Yeah.
You'll be
Look at
set.
that battlefield. Oh, doing work.
Oh, look at that cleave. Poo 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 poo.
So 20 minutes is coming up. Tormentor will spawn top.
Yeah, Weaver's cutting. That's
Wants
good.
to do that.
How do I get back in this game? Fuck Dire. How do I get back in this game? That's what I gotta figure out.
Are they could contest the Lotus spawnings? You seem really
Right
interested in
now,
that.
my protagonist is Weaver. That's
Oh yeah.
who I'm rooting for. If Dire wins, but Weaver's my guy.
He drops obs on
Radiant setting it for the
something.
Tormentor. Gonna take it pretty fast.
Oh, the bug last hit? Ah, that would have been so good.
Get the XP though, level 12, baby. Woo!
Oh yeah.
Weaver.
Bottom
Weaver is
lane,
a higher level than
CK.
anyone else on his team.
Yeah.
And he's in third place for XP. Third or second place.
Talking about net worth?
XP.
Oh, okay.
Very funny.
So
Yeah, Weaver's supposed. I think Weaver gets shard and like probably should have happened earlier, but
Radiant has
no one
taken
else is like doing things.
Radiant has taken Tormentor. They all went bottom. Now they've split up actually. 2 top, 3 bottom, pushing out bottom lane. Curious to see if they try to go hard into these tier 2s. They haven't seen Axe in a little bit. He's working on that Blink Dagger. Might be worried about that Blink reveal. He shows himself now. Actually, Nidus is going to be running Granola down. Static Link used. Cookie will break that. They just don't have any catch with no Blink Dagger on this Axe. So very difficult for them to lock down and kill heroes. But Radiant is not pressing their advantage. They're just all farming.
I mean,
Legion has that Blink Duel.
yeah,
Not
they're just
taking
looking to
advantage
get
of
a bigger advantage, I guess. But should they be doing that?
it. No, this is really good for
I
Dire.
don't think so. They got Radiance. They
Build
got
Battlefield.
like Quappa's pretty tanky. They have everything. Yeah, they're too passive for sure. They're too passive. Like they don't have to take Roshan right here, but let's do something. Can we just?
CK is gonna find Nidus.
Legion's looking for a solo kill in the Weaver, I think.
Razor gets dropped.
Oh, just in
Very
time.
low. Kisses.
Not gonna get the kill though.
Will bring down. That took all the ults to bring down that Razor, but they managed to kill him.
It is strange to be like, we're gonna push mid and then Legion's off doing their own thing.
Full
Could have
on
had a duel
tequila.
here, another kill. Like, it's gonna work out because they're so far ahead, but
Yep. Weaver is gonna have Ags soon. Expecting game-breaking plays with that Ags.
I'm pretty frustrated that like Weaver is consistently been putting more map pressure than anyone else, and like I understand Weaver is most like best equipped for that, but like there's no map pressure by like maybe a little bit by the attack, maybe like 2 waves bottom, but like you see everyone middle, you know duel was cooldown because Weaver would have said it, and like at this like
It's just they don't survive ganks on this Razor and Axe. Like, if you get caught in lane, you have no way to get out.
but no one's
blink
rotating
in.
for him right now, is what I'm saying. No one's gonna rotate for him.
Razor
There's the blink.
Ooh, nice
Immediate
blink call by
duels.
Axe. Gets pulled back by Seal. They're fighting into tier 2. It's very advantageous for Dire. Razor does go down, though. Axe
It's okay
trying
though,
to
he has
find
phylactery.
something.
It's good.
Has a phylactery.
Next time he
And
writes
the
his
call.
W, it's gonna activate.
He's waiting for his blink to come off cooldown, but it's never going to come off cooldown because he's quap daggered. Axe is going to be bursted down. Try to go for the chop at the very last second. Didn't work. And the quap is going to mop the floor, brings down that troll. Weaver still has time shift, no Ags. Had the ult, didn't use it though.
If Emu was a real player, he would have pressed blade mail before blanking in. That way he reflects the Sakuchi damage. But he's ass, so he didn't do that.
Legion working on Aghanim Scepter.
It's not even gonna engage with that.
No. No.
Certified extraction 2 moment. Don't worry about it, you won't understand. It's above you.
You're
Above
right,
your pay grade.
I don't want to understand.
You're never gonna. Don't even gotta worry about it. Kid. Roche moves top in 15 seconds approximately.
Yeah.
They are aware of the blink, but like they have the Yules, and like if they really wanted to, they could take it. I think they are just gonna go for a tier 2 bottom, which I think is perfectly reasonable. Legion is looking for a solo jump though.
They have that Weaver Ags now though. Alright, I'm only following this Weaver from now on. I want to see these big Weaver plays. Alright, alright. Duel comes out, the kisses. Weaver dies. I don't think the Ags breaks Duel, right? It just moves them.
If they like, I don't know what the break distance is.
Yeah, if they're too far.
Duel will end if units are pushed 2,000 units apart. It's extremely unlikely that it would end the duel. Yeah. So CK does have Aether Lens and the pull. Let's just take a moment to like look at CK and see if we can see some juicy reality rifts. It's probably already happened and we missed it, but
Axe, you probably want to get some
oh,
HP.
no.
Oh
we
no,
go.
the pull and the troll.
All
Ward
on
did not
two,
get
and it
dewarded.
doesn't matter because they have nothing.
Ags is coming. Got the Weaver. You get a time shift? A time lapse? Emu killing his supports in the back. Down here, we got the dual victory, killing Nidus on that Razor. It is all collapsing for Team Dire. High goes down. Emu will just teleport home. Weaver is the last one standing. Has not used this time lapse yet with the Aghanims.
I mean, like, time lapse. Even if he does the thing, it doesn't matter. Nothing happens. It's not like any of these cores getting
any
another
damage
chance at the
or-
fight does anything.
Yeah.
None of them are heroes.
You need a lot more gold on these Dire heroes.
That's part of the thing
than
with
to
the
just
Ags. Like,
have
it's
start
great
next.
against Legion, but like, it has to come later. It has to be relevant. It could have been Shard into Maelstrom, or like you have an early Yule as a Vessel. Maybe an Orchid. It may have panned out that way that it's good. Probably doesn't, but like there's a small possibility. But instead, like because of Ags Rush, now we're just like stuck here. And also because he has Ags, he doesn't want to split push anymore. He wants to be available to use the Ag. So it's actually they're actually weaker now with this Ags, I feel, because he doesn't feel comfortable split pushing.
He's
Because
mentally.
he has to do the thing.
He's mentally.
Otherwise, he
hurt
spent
himself.
4,200 gold to, you
Yeah.
know, not do it. Here comes the duel.
Oh, he's
Does he
going.
get there in time? No, he doesn't.
He's going like full Axe too. He's going
Even
Nickel
if he got it, Axe is still dead. Even if he got it, Axe is still dead.
Yeah, the Ags with the extended duration. Really, doesn't really matter how much HP you have.
It's,
You just
it's
get
also
two
so
through it.
sad. Weaver has 4 smokes in backpack, and they just don't feel like they can use them because, well, first of all, none of the cores can play. It's like none of them can play the game at all. They all need space, and so it would have to be just Weaver, Jakiro. Oh man, it's such a disaster. They're just doing their best, but
Seal is hunting Nidus. Nidus gets away. Weaver snags that tier 1 tower. It's a good morale booster.
career kill, career kill.
Oh,
Yes!
the big Kurt
Basher down.
Basher down. Wait, game changing.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Alright, Pi.
Weaver kills 2 towers. Weaver's the only real hero.
Nuke the wave, Pi.
Weaver's a higher level, tied in levels with the mid.
I mean, Hive Mind.
That should not be the case, even with Hive Mind.
Look
You
at
know
the
that.
net worth, brother.
You know that.
Look at
He's
the
stealing
net
the
worth,
enemy wisdom.
How about kill participation? 3-2-3.
And with everything he's done, he was still the first back, and the rest. I don't know, man. I
They
don't
only
know.
have. Ooh, nice axe call. They're,
Call is not going to lead to anything because they have no damage.
you really need to combo that call with Macropyre. There's the Macropyre. Big damage. Radiant backs. CK goes in. Just bursts the troll down. Nidus to Razor cannot do anything. It's hard seeing a Razor this like squishy. Like the hero's not designed to play like that. Being forced to run away. Turn their attention to the Jakiro. Jakiro gets time lapse.
Got the Ags off, and Jakiro's still dead.
Dimitri kills the Weaver though. Costs the Weaver its life. 2 heroes remaining on Dire. Radiant will take their
Game 1
wins.
was a game. Like, I don't remember
Yeah.
it being a non-game. It's really unfortunate.
They
Alright,
lost
just watch
every lane.
CK. Just wait for a CK to reality rift. Someone's going to be sick.
I feel like
Check
last
this shit
game.
out. Check this shit out.
Oh fuck! Look at that range on that W. It's so long. One big difference between this game and last game, I feel, is the off lane for Nidus's team did way better. This game, it felt like the Razor wasn't too
Like-
comfortable playing their hero. Like Razor
He
should
did
win that
better,
lane.
but like he still didn't do as well as he should have. If it was like caustic bath build, and then you're killing creeps faster, you're pushing faster, you can cut the wave and tank it, and then tower dies way faster, and then Urza has a worse game. Like it was better, but it still should have been a lot better than it was even in that game. They just cooked too hard with the draft, and then like no rotations, and Axe definitely got the wrong items. I feel like Razor probably did too, but it kind of doesn't matter what Razor got.
And they just have 0 damage on Dire. Nobody's dying.
Best the Quap, she's probably fine, but
Oh, the time lapse! It's huge.
Fest Quap, infest Quap, infest Quap. Help her out. She's okay, but yeah, we're just trying to find something to. be
Oh, they
excited
found
about.
Seal.
They got a kill. Yes, we're back. We're
They got a
fucking back.
kill.
We're
It's-
fucking back.
It is
dude.
mega good, but you know,
We're so fucking back.
they're so back, dude. He did manage to infest the Queen of Pain.
There we go.
Blink in, Blink Duel, Sonic Wave, buyback Razor. You're fighting to the bitter end. Quap does not care.
Alright, hit the buildings, guys. Just hit the fucking buildings.
Quap deny creep, get rid of the battle.
Spare me.
Never mind, you have a Legion. Alright, last call. 15 seconds on Macropyre. Just who do you even go on? There's just, you have no damage to kill any of these heroes. Cookies comes out. Your best bet is you bring him into the fountain somehow. Rest of the attacks coming out. is
She can
you.
stand in Macropyre for full duration.
Yeah. Troll doing his best. Does not have the damage. Duel comes out, kills the Razor. And they are just not getting any kills as Dire playing to the very bitter end, waiting for that ancient to fall. GG is called. And Granola's team will take it 2-0. I can tell you're disappointed, sorry.
An unfortunate game, too. My MVP is still Weaver, though. Love you, Weaver.
Yeah, I mean, not much to say about that one. They just lost all lanes, didn't have the damage to come back, needed
Lost all
items,
lanes,
got the
cooked
items.
too hard with the draft.
Yeah.
The small plays they could have made to make space for people didn't really happen. And then everyone went max greed, basically.
Except the Weaver. Weaver was a team hero, but probably shouldn't have
everyone.
gone.
When I say everyone, I mean course.
Okay.
I think Weaver should have still gotten shard, but like there's so many problems before we get to that one.
Yep. Well, that'll do it for this Seal series. Thank you so much for casting with me, sorry. And have any final messages?
No.
All right. See you, everyone.